What is up, guys? We are back with our very first platinum walkthrough for a game. So I figured I'd do an easy one first. Might as well, just to kind of get the feel for it, because I'm going to be doing a lot of these lately, and I feel like if I don't get a practice one out of the way, it's going to be hard farther down the road. So I'm doing one for tomorrow, which will be Saturday this week, and then I'm doing two next week as well. And I'll either do it for games I don't want to do trophy guides for, like a bunch of trophy guides for, which is, you know, games like, I forget, but games like, that I don't want to do trophy guides for, like games that don't really have, like, terribly hard trophies, like games that I could really basically explain how to do each certain thing. So what we have here is just a simple one. I picked this one as my practice one, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to do the platinum walkthrough for Nickelodeon's Spongebob Squarepants Planktons Robotic Revenge. So let's get started. I'll always have helpful users as well, just FYI, which means that I will be doing different things throughout the video with other people's help through the wonderful power of the internet. So the platinum is Platinum Spongebob, where you defeated Plankton and now you can relax in your pineapple under the sea. That's what you get when you complete the game 100% entirely. After which you must complete Pirateer, which you must complete the Dutchman's Triangle levels, which is story related, it cannot be missed. This trophy will unlock once you complete the Dutchman's 5 levels as listed, which I will show right here.
Robotic Revenge.
Squidward tentacles, plankton.
Which are Shipwreck Reef, Dutchman's Hollow, The Boneyard, Davy Jones' Locker, and Rainchild. The next trophy is called Hard Rock, where it's story related. You cannot miss it. The trophy will unlock once you complete Rock Bottom's 5 levels as listed below. Those levels include Stonefish Street, Barracuda Boulevard, Anemone Avenue, Levithian Way, and Clem. And then you must complete Beach Head, which is story related, cannot be missed. The trophy will unlock once you complete Bikini Bottom's 5 levels listed below, which are Anchor Way, Barnacle Road, Coral Avenue, Con Street, and then the final boss, which is Plankton, as we all know. The next few trophies are called the Master Trophies, which is going to be more of me explaining what's going on here. And these all trophies kind of pedal together here. These is Master Sponge, Master Squirrel, Master Star, Master Squid, and Master Crab. Now, the thing I want to point out here is that everyone has different gears in this game. I did not know that. But I'm going to show you where to get a bunch of easy gears, and I'd like to thank... who made this? I'd like to thank M/M-Easy, for making this guide to help me along here so I can help you guys. But let's just read the basics here. Each character has this same 7 gizmos, and each of these gizmos must be fully upgraded. It costs 39,150 sprockets to fully upgrade one character's gizmo, and a total of 195,750 sprockets to fully upgrade all of them. That is a lot of sprockets. You will fully upgrade one character's gizmo sometime during the final world campaign. From there you can choose to finish the game with that character or switch to another character to chip away at their upgrades, but if you choose to swap character, I suggest you return to the first world and second level of Dutchman's Hollow to earn enough sprockets to fully upgrade your Pickle Blaster so that you may not be overwhelmed by stronger enemies in the third world. So, guys, basically what I'm saying for all these master trophies that you have to do, what I did anyway, and I'm going to show you here, is the first world we're going to go to Shipwreck Reef, actually. This is what I found as easy. I'm actually playing with Sandy right now to fully finish everything that I have. What I'm going to show you here is actually, which I didn't know, and I'm going to skip the intro, but basically what I didn't know is everyone has a different colored sprocket. It's yellow for SpongeBob, pink for Patrick, brown for Sandy, red for Mr. Krabs, and blue for Squidward. Wish I could skip this, but I can't. I'll talk over it. But either way, everyone had different sprockets. I completed the game one time with SpongeBob to fully unlock everything that he had. I highly recommend that you use the Pickle Blaster, but the better weapon to upgrade second is the Mayonnaise or Tartar Sauce gun. It shoots a straight line, and once you have it fully upgraded, it destroys enemies in seconds, which makes it for you easily plowing away at this trophy, or, well, in this case, these 5 trophies, in order to get through all this stuff. Me saying this basically as a whole here is the fact that the tartar sauce gun is needed in order to complete this way faster and way easier. I do disagree with M-Easy in this, is the fact that you actually have to use the mayonnaise gun to get through things faster. That is the first gun I'd upgrade. The Pickle Blaster is a good secondary weapon, but truly you don't need to use any weapons other than the tartar sauce or / mayonnaise gun in this game. Everything is so much easier with this one gun. The Pickle Blaster is good, don't get me wrong, but it is easier to use the tartar sauce gun. And I will show you here as the story concludes here. But that is what I found out. So here we are with Sandy. This is who I'm using right now. To switch weapons, actually we don't have the weapons right now, but I'll be able to show you kind of the basic tutorial and what you got to do. So each barrel has about 5 different five sprockets. Each one of the bigger ones has a silver sprocket that's worth about, I believe, 20. We'll hit another one and see if we can find out here. I believe it was 20. I believe it's 10, actually. I think it's 10. But the silver ones are what you're going to want to go after. They are the bigger cream of the crop here. And the sprockets automatically magnetize to you, so that makes this a lot easier. As you can see, I'm gaining a lot already. Once we get to an upgrade screen, I'll be able to show a little bit more here. Alright, so we'll go through here. Here's what I'll show you the upgrades. As you can see, I didn't earn much. I just upgraded the Pickle Blaster, but don't have enough to fully upgrade it. But I fully unlocked the portable tartar sauce gun, which is the best gun to upgrade fully 100%. Highly recommend doing that. Most of these cost $750 to unlock, and most of the bigger ones will end up costing a grand total of $3,000 with the last upgrade. So you're gonna want to avoid, spend your money on the tartar sauce gun first of all.
Nice! A Pickle Blaster! Use the gizmo activation button to shoot.
So we'll grab some more sprockets here. But I'm kind of showing you, like, it adds up your sprockets when you get to an upgrade thing, but you will gain a lot of sprockets throughout this first world. I highly recommend it. Destroy this. But as you can see, this thing just flies through everything. Versus, okay, this versus a straight shot is like no competition whatsoever. Plus it automatically aims, so it's super easy. You can just see here, I can just stand here, I don't even have to do anything. And look how many sprockets I just got from that. Plus you don't have to take the chance of losing a life when this happens as well, so that's an added bonus. So as we're moving along through this, so I'll talk about other trophies here. The next after these master trophies, if you finish all this, bot record, it's story related, you must kill 250 enemies. That is, I did unlock that fully through the first story, that is not a lie. Seaweed Squash, win the first encounter against Plankton, which is in the end of this level, I believe, so we'll get through that. Unlock the Pickle Blaster, that's story related, can't be missed. Complete the first free fall. Okay, so we'll stop there and just keep going here. So you have these little areas with like a bunch of enemies that respawn. As you can see, my tartar thing isn't fully upgraded with Sandy, so it's a little slower. I have the chance of, you know, taking a hit. Make sure you grab all the silver ones. Compared to the brown ones, I'd rather you pick up silver and not kind of screw yourself over. I think this is probably the most amount of time I've spent on a gold trophy in a kid's game. That is, oof. That's a lot being said there. I think the only other game I've truly spent enough time on, honestly, this much at least, is probably the I think I spent time on a Where the Wild Things Are trophy. It took a lot because there was like a hidden treasure or something. I may do Where the Wild Things Are as well, just because I just thought of that. But most of the games that I do platinum, I do uninstall, so it does take a bit of memory. But I'm just trying to make conversation here as I move along here. So we're about to approach the next trophy I'm going to talk about here. We don't need to open that treasure chest. It's with that whirlpool there. As you can see, I'm just like cleaning up here. And then, by the way, you do have to finish a level in order to save the sprockets, so in order to do that, it's just that simple. So as you can see, I have a large amount of sprockets from that. So let's see what our grand total is at the end here. I think we'll have like 1,700. Now we'll have over 1,700. So the next trophy I'm going to talk about here is Skydiver, where you must complete a free fall section, which is any whirlpool that shows arrows like this, and Coral Skydiver, where you must complete any free fall section without players taking damage. And we also just completed Sea Warrior. We completed a level without being defeated or revived, so that's great. Also, we'll talk about this one in the next one. But after this level and Plankton, then we'll move on to this. So getting through this without being hit is actually kind of hard, to be honest. Kind of follow the gears, but the controls are super shifty in this. I recommend hugging the bottom as well as you can. It's kind of like rowing a boat, and I know that's like a weird reference, but once you like go up, go a little down, and then up again. I believe it wasn't until the 4th level that I actually got through this, and I don't... Yep, you just gotta stay true to your bearings there. It can be difficult, so we'll fight Plankton here.
Golly, hard to believe that tiny plankton could do so much damage.
Not so hard, really, when you realize you're dealing with a powerful intellect like mine.
So we'll get through this. The Plankton level is also another one to get some easy sprockets on. I don't think we have many more to talk about here.
Using these babies, Karen was able to build me this freaky robot battlesuit and an entire robot army. Yes, and a little help from the Plankton family as well. I assure you that
We'll also talk about Armed to the Gills while this is going on, where it's kind of like Master Crab. You have to unlock a gizmo for a single character. So there's that.
Destroy the lot of you, that's what! Sick 'em, boys!
Okay, so we'll move on to this level. So again, defeating Plankton here with the tartar sauce gun also is like an easy kind of target here. Make sure you grab all the sprockets and get out of the way of Plankton. Just hold the button down. It automatically locks onto him. Just kind of jump over his crap. Just keep nailing him with the tartar sauce gun. Hold down R1. This is, again, I just said, it's like a straight shot. As you can see, I'm earning a crap ton of sprockets right now. This is also where we're going to talk about the... Let me pause and read this. Players must defeat 50 enemies by overloading them. It can't be missed. As you can see, just holding the gun to overload, when they get that circle around them, that means they're overloading, so that can't be missed either. This truly is an easy platinum, and I'm glad I did this one for my first one because it is a very easy one to talk about, especially for practice for doing these. They will get harder as we go along, I do promise you. I'm not going to keep doing platinum walkthroughs for kid games. Well, I probably will, but it won't be all the time. I mean, we got to have some hard ones in there. Just look at all the sprockets I'm literally lining up now. That's awesome. Kind of lead them to the corner so you don't get smashed. Come on, Plankton. Let's not do this. Alright, one more go around with this. $2,600. This should be the last time that he tries anything. Yep, I got him. And then some more sprockets will drop, and those ones are worth even more points. So by the end, you should have a grand total of 3,000, 3,001.
Not so fast, young pallbearer. You may have won this first battle, but I assure you that victory will be mine.
And also we'll talk about Decked Out, which is basically just unlocking and upgrading any gizmo. Each gizmo causes... Sorry. Each gizmo costs $4,500 to unlock single-handedly.
No, Squidward! We've got to beat Plankton to those keys!
Yeah, Squidward! Oh, brother.
As you can see, I have a bunch to unlock more now. Just gonna upgrade this. And that. We'll just go into the level and we'll join a second player here. So as you can see here, got my second controller. And as you can see, you can automatically join. Here's what I'm going to do. So for these last couple trophies we're going to do here, Field Medic, which you must revive allies 20 times, and just plain Not Defeated Yet, which is revive an ally once, and then there's once and 20 times, 2 different trophies. And we're also going to talk about Team Sponge, where you must complete a level with 4 players. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the second controller here, and I hit it on the table. What I'm going to do is, it's good to find a projectile. To hit them. But I didn't have a projectile at this point, so I'm just kind of jumping around these bots, letting them kill him. Kind of just stand on something. They'll leave you alone.
Somebody please help me up.
Kind of stay in the circle. Revive them. And repeat. But it's like I said, it's better to do it with a projectile. And the last thing we're going to talk about is the 4-player one. I don't have 4 controllers with me at this point, but it is possible to finish the tutorial level pretty easily with 4 players. You can just use 1 player with 4 controllers and move them along bit by bit. But if you can find 4 players to help you out, then that's awesome too. But guys, that's all I got for you right now. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this platinum walkthrough for SpongeBob. I hope to do more of these. I hope you like this one. So guys, I will see you later with a brand new platinum walkthrough. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Good practice.